What's up, guys? Sammy Callahan here, the Callahan Death Machine himself. You know what? I'm the CZW World Junior Heavyweight Champion. I'm the 16-carat champion, the PWS World Heavyweight Champion, and the list goes on and on and on and on. But right now, you're watching Class Wars.
Last week on Class Wars.
What does it feel like to know that what you want to do so bad that you are so horrible at? Hey, young boy. Freak, come here. These boots don't unlace themselves. This is where you train. This is where you should be making your name for yourself, and you can't even do that here. How do you expect to go out into the real wrestling world and do anything and make a name for yourself? You don't have any respect for someone like Nate Stone. You're a joke. You're pitiful.
You gotta change the attitude quick, man, or nobody will take you seriously. Believe me. No more mockery. Don't let nobody talk down to you.
Here's the final bullet to put our life to death. Our days are never coming back. I know it's you I can't forget. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot.
Yeah, buddy! That's what I'm talking about!
There you go.
That's what you need!
Yes.
Are you fired up? Are you fired up?
Yeah.
Huh? Good, because guess what? In the finale, it's Nate Stone versus Reed Bentley. Alright?
Nice, man. Nice. Yes. Yes. Nate Stone, of all the people, Nate Stone.
Hey, hey, hey. Reed Bentley. That was some amazing stuff.
Did you
in there.
see what happened, Billy?
I saw it. I absolutely saw it. But I think the kid had the right to defend himself. Because you haven't exactly been the most
He doesn't have the
respectful.
right to do anything.
You
in
made
wrestling.
the kid tie up your boots. Are you kidding me?
Right, I did.
You kidding me? Alright. Well, since you seem to have a problem with respect, I believe Nate Stone can teach you some respect. Instead of making your last match here just a regular, random match, since you like to cheat, and since Nate Stone's, oh, he's angry. Oh, he's angry. How about we make it an actual street fight?
Don't do anything crazy, Billy.
How about all this right here? You can use anything you want. I'll let you choke this time. I won't get in the way. But you see, the rules are the same for both of you. Because if he wants to throw you into this tree right here, with the branches that are sharp as nails, he has that right. You brought this on to yourself. Now live with the consequences. God!
Thank you so much for joining us week 8 of Class Wars as we continue our journey through the quarterfinals of the School of Roc Cup to determine a School of Roc Cup champion. This week, the rookie sensation number 2 seed, the Phoenix Dale Patricks, faces the crafty veteran Luis Rojas in our third quarterfinal contest. Looking up the bracket, they will face the winner of next week's Sue Jackson versus Logan Williams match. And for both guys' sake, I really hope that Logan pulls off the flute, because I don't see anyone going through Sue Jackson at this point. Looking at our keys to victory, Patrick's has a lot on the line beyond just the School of Roc Cup. I sat down with him earlier today, and Dale wanted me to reveal that he is dedicating his performance throughout the rest of Class Wars, win, lose, or draw, to the memory of his late father, because he's going to work twice as hard, use the love that he has for his father to fuel him throughout the next 4 weeks. On the flip side, I see Luis Rojas completely throwing emotion out the window, going in there with one set strategy, using it to his advantage, and if he wins, that's how he's going to win. I see him cutting off the legs, cutting off the arms, doing something to negate the offense of the Phoenix Dale Patricks. And as always, when you have a member of the Uprising in a singles match, the other one will be at ringside. Will Jeremy Hadley be a factor at all in this contest? Let's go to ringside, as right now we're going to flip a coin and see whether we have a 10-minute time limit or 3 5-minute rounds.
Alright, here we go. Dale Patricks, please step in the ring. Luis Rojas. Dale Patricks, please step right here. Luis Rojas, please step right here. Alright, we all know the rules now. Dale Patricks is the higher seed. He's going to choose here, okay? Call in the air, heads or tails.
Dale Patricks is high. You don't do drug testing?
Sorry, my man, it's heads. Luis Rojas, what would you like, rounds or a regular match?
You know what? Let's go rounds. Let's go rounds.
3 5-minute rounds. 3 5-minute rounds it is. Go to your corner.
And with that, Luis Rojas wins the coin toss. We have 3 5-minute rounds. Quick refresher on how this is going to work. Every round is 5 minutes long. At the end of the round, there will be a 1-minute break where you can drink water, get strategy from your cornermen, so on and so forth. I'm getting word from the floor that Jeremy Hadley, of course, is going to be Luis Rojas' cornerman. And to repay the favor from the last round's match, Remy Wilkins will be in the corner of Dale Patricks. And if the match goes all 3 rounds, goes 15 minutes to completion, Billy Rock will then judge the match based round by round, not the fight in total. So, for instance, if Luis Rojas wins the 2nd and 3rd round, but Dale Patricks has one heck of a first round beyond what Luis did in either of the 2 rounds that he won, Luis still wins the match regardless. After the break, our 2nd rounds match of the tournament, the Phoenix Dale Patricks, our number 2 seed, faces Luis Rojas after the break here on Class Wars. Billy Rock presents the School of Roc, located in Lafayette, Indiana, the Midwest's premier pro wrestling academy. To contact Billy for more information, email billyrock@live.com. Once again, that's billyrock@live.com.
Remember, we got rounds. Bill Patrick, are you ready? Luis Rojas, here we go.
Here we go, our 3rd quarterfinal contest. Dale Patricks gets cut off immediately by Luis Rojas. Rojas obviously knew Patricks being young, being fired up would come in hot and heavy. Rojas cuts him off immediately using the brain, which many would argue is Rojas' most effective muscle in the ring. Patricks trying to put those feet to the brain with 3 big drop kicks, knocking him down. Going for the cover immediately. Only a 2 count. Patricks needs to stay on him. That's the thing about Luis Rojas, is on top of his intelligence, he's also a very intense competitor. If you don't stay on him, the pitbull will eat you up. Irish whip. Dale better not hesitate. Big 4 to the side of the jaw. I believe I heard some catcalling I'm not going to repeat just because of the tastelessness of it. Jeremy Hadley knows exactly what he just yelled, and I hope he feels bad about it. Big suplex from Patrick's. Has to power him over, goes for the cover, only a 2 count. That's the thing, is Patrick's is long and lanky. Rojas has that stout physique that makes it very hard for you to lift him off the ground, especially when you have Dale Patrick's body type, big Samoan drop. Rojas gonna go for the cover here, I think. Yes, floats right over into it. Very beautiful. Beautiful maneuver, doesn't get him the count, however. Yes, that strategy's coming into play already. Rojas did not let us down, going right to the knee. Many would argue that's the body part you go for when you're wrestling a guy like Dale Patrick. He moves around a lot. He's constant motion. If he can't move, he's not going to be able to implement almost all of his offense. Cover. Once again, only a 2 count. Drops the leg right across the throat as you see Patrick's grabbing his throat. Only a 2 count. Rojas, some of that smack talk towards Billy Rock's way. Get off the throat, Rojas. You know, it's ironic that Billy Rock, who's a fan favorite pretty much his entire career, has trained so many guys who break the rules without even breaking a sweat. Just throw that out there. As Rojas applies the can opener. You can break a neck that way if you apply enough pressure at the right points. Making Patrick suffer. Sets him up for a big forearm. Gonna bring him up for a suplex. Hooks the leg. Putting the pressure on that hurt knee. Goes for the cover with the fisherman. Only a 2 count. Very smart maneuver by Rojas as he's putting the pressure on the knee to make Patrick's, think more about his hurt knee than losing the match. Rojas talking even more smack. That's the thing about these uprising guys, is they talk and they talk and they talk, but unfortunately for the guys that they wrestle, they can also back it up. As Rojas applying the pressure on that knee, bending it in ways that it just shouldn't. Rojas asking how much time we have. That's the thing, we don't have a big clock up in the school like most sporting events do. We have a guy off to the side with a stopwatch. So these guys in these round matches, that's a disadvantage. They don't know when that clock's going to stop. Goes for the cover, only a 2 count. Rojas wearing him down. With a big body slam here. Drives Patrick's flat into the center of the canvas. I think he's going for it. Yes, the figure 4 leg lock. He applies this with how hurt Patrick's knee has been made throughout this contest. This short 4 to 5 minutes so far. He's holding on the ropes. Billy Rock, turn around. Turn around. Let go. Look at Patrick's face. Listen to his blood-curdling screams. We're very close to the time limit being up. Dale Patrick's, if he can just hold on a little bit longer. Just listen to these sounds. You feel horrible for the kid. He's going to turn it over. Possibly. Possibly. He might have it here. Billy Rock with his mouth on the whistle. And it's time. Saved by the whistle is Dale Patrick's. As no doubt Luis Rojas dominated that round. If you don't give Rojas the round, I don't know what fight you were watching, quite frankly.
You gotta get under his skin. I got the king of Indiana. It's very sensitive about one side.
Make sure it's all fair and honest. It's like a nice school cut.
You gotta get those strikes.
Sorry guys,
And then we go and we get a burrito.
I'll be able to finish first.
They go again.
They're ready to roll.
We begin round 2. What's Rojas going after Patrick's like a sitting duck. You can't move. The other guy's going to go after you, period. In a sense, that's the smartest move, is to rush the guy who can't move. I thought Rojas was going to go for a hold, but he just jams the knee joint into the canvas. What's Rojas doing? What's he doing?
Your dad won't be proud of you. You won't be able to walk.
That's
Hey, Daddy. How's Buddy looking now? How's your baby boy looking now? He's a...
what's Patrick's right back in Rojas's face. That was horrible. What business does Luis Rojas have bringing any of that up? Patrick's is in the zone. That trigger that he discussed the first week that goes off at his head. I think we just found it. I think we just found it. Patrick's is off the train. Big German suplex. Dumps Rojas right on his shoulder. This is incredible. Tornado DDT hits it. Patrick's has to go for the cover. Rojas looks like he's out. And Dale Patrick's, just like that, you turn on the trigger. And Patrick's has won the bout. But I think there's something... No, let's get the camera. We don't need to be seeing this. Let's just go to the turning points. Come on. As we predicted early on, Luis Rojas was the master strategist, going after Dale Patrick's knee in hopes that he would not be able to fly around the ring as he is ought to do. Rojas ends the first round having Patrick's planted firmly in a figure 4 leg lock. Some would argue that Patrick's was saved by the bell. And then decides to play mental warfare. I'm not going to repeat what Rojas said because quite frankly it was off. That seemed to be the trigger that you can pull within the head of Dale Patrick's as he fights back harder than I've ever seen him fight before. Eventually hitting the Tornado DDT and moving on to the semifinals. Number 2 seed, Dale Patrick's.
Luis Rojas. Name is marked off the list. Rojas, you made a mistake of talking about my father. And in that match, I showed why. This cup is coming home with me.
Next week, we conclude the quarterfinals as Trip Cassidy's monster henchman, Big Sue Jackson, the number 1 seed in the tournament, tries to plow his way through the Master of War, the Fujiwara armbar, Logan Williams. But thank you so much for joining us. We're going to end off with some footage that we just got here back at the Class Wars office.
Hey Billy, I just got the weirdest voicemail from James Reed. She's probably here.
Hadley? Rojas? Thanks, Logan.